In this episode, we visit Cannes and Nice in the French Riviera. We have a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. Alright, Kelly and I just left Antibes, and now we're in Cannes.
So beautiful, wintry.
Just miles and miles of beaches, it seems. But this one's sandy, so it's very comfortable.
It's like 90 degrees, but this is beautiful. It's good.
You might know Cannes because of the Cannes Film Festival held there every year. I always wondered why they hold this film festival here, but when I visited Cannes, I finally understood. The festival's location is in a beautiful city with luxury hotels and amazing beaches, and was chosen for its appeal to both filmmakers and tourists. Why wouldn't you want to relax in paradise while attending a film festival? In Cannes, you can go to either public or private beaches. On the private beaches, they have beach chairs, umbrellas, and serve you food and drinks. This particular private beach costs us about 40 euros each. It's a little cheaper here than the private beaches in Nice and totally worth it. We tried both public and private beaches, and they were different but both equally pleasant experiences. The water was so clear that you could see these little fishes swimming nearby. That was really cool. The beaches in Cannes are characterized by its golden sand and crystal clear water. It's in the Mediterranean, so the temperatures are moderate to warm. Basically, perfect beach weather. We're having lunch in Cannes. Our little private beach. Now it was time to explore the streets of Cannes. We head to an area called the Old Town. The streets of the Old Town are narrow and winding, with cobblestone pathways leading up the hillside to the historic castle ruins of Le Sequoia. Here you'll find charming cafes, shops selling local crafts, and picturesque views of the city and the Mediterranean Sea. But first, it's dinner time. We found that food in France was very fairly priced, and for a culture that revolves around food, this makes it accessible for more people to go out, eat, and be social. We took advantage of this and ate like we would never see food again. After dinner, we take a little walk to digest our food and burn off some of those calories. We follow this narrow pathway down to the Promenade de la Croisette. The Promenade de la Croisette in Cannes, France, is a waterfront boulevard that has its own elegance and charm. Lined with majestic palm trees swaying gently in the Mediterranean breeze, this iconic promenade offers gorgeous views of the blue sea stretching out to the horizon. The wide pedestrian walkway invites visitors to take a leisurely stroll, while luxurious hotels, high-end boutiques, and chic cafes entice with their allure. There was a night market with white tents scattered around with booths selling clothes, jewelry, and other trinkets. The next day, we get right back into eating and enjoy a prix-fixe meal at Le Bistrot de Grande Mer. Le Bistrot de Grande Mer is a cozy and inviting restaurant tucked away in the heart of the city. Stepping inside feels like entering a charming, rustic French grandma's home. The menu at Le Bistrot de Grande Mer features classic French cuisine with a focus on traditional family recipes passed down through generations. Diners can expect to find dishes like beef bourguignon, coq au vin, and ratatouille, each prepared with care and attention to detail. Ingredients are locally sourced and of the highest quality, ensuring that every bite is bursting with flavor. The atmosphere here is relaxed, making it the perfect place to gather with friends and family for a delicious and memorable meal. We got the Cornish game hen, potato au gratin, and veal. It's about 8:45 p.m. Look how bright it is outside. Chocolate mousse for dessert, and Kelly got
Panna cotta.
panna cotta.
I'm excited.
After a short stay in Cannes, we make our way to Nice, France. We are in Nice now for our last 2 days in France. We just left Cannes and it was hot as hell. Humidity at 75%. It's a little bit cooler here by like 1 degree, but the humidity is like 65 degrees. So yeah, we're gonna go find a boulangerie because I need to keep up my boulangerie booty and maintain my pastry count for the trip, which has been declining ever since we went to the Côte d'Azur. Okay, see you. Nice and Cannes, both located on the French Riviera, both have their similarities and differences. Here's my take on that. Nice, as the largest city in the region, has a bustling urban vibe with its vibrant markets, historic old town, and diverse cultural attractions. Cannes exudes a more luxurious feel with its lavish hotels, yacht-filled marinas, and exclusive events. While Nice offers a blend of city life and coastal charm, Cannes caters to those seeking a more classy vibe and sophistication. We finally make it to another boulangerie, and my quota for the day has been reached. What you're seeing now is the iconic Promenade des Anglais in Nice, France. Named after the English expatriates who first funded its construction in the 19th century, this palm-lined promenade stretches along the Mediterranean Sea, offering breathtaking views and a relaxed atmosphere. Visitors and locals go to the Promenade des Anglais to walk, cycle, or simply relax on the pebble beaches that line its path. Kelly and I are renting these bikes in Nice. I got mine. Velo Blue is one of a few popular bike sharing systems in Nice, France, offering residents and visitors an eco-friendly and convenient way to explore the city. These blue bicycles stationed at many locations throughout Nice provided a way to navigate the city streets. Users can easily rent bikes using a subscription or by purchasing a short-term pass, making it ideal for both occasional riders and frequent commuters. It was a really cool way for us to get around and explore the city. Next, we head to the top of Castle Hill for some breathtaking views of the city. But instead of taking the stairs, we found out a not-so-known elevator we could use. We are going to take that elevator up to Castle Hill because it's very hot.
We lazy.
But it's actually very cool in this tunnel right now. Castle Hill is a historic landmark and scenic viewpoint located in Nice, France. Nestled high above the city, Castle Hill offers panoramic vistas of the blue Mediterranean Sea, the vibrant cityscape of Nice, and the surrounding hillsides. Visitors can head to the top of the hill via a leisurely walk, a scenic elevator, or a series of winding pathways, each offering its own charm. At the top, the remnants of an ancient Chateau de Nice provides a glimpse into the city's rich history, while lush gardens create a peaceful oasis from the urban landscape. Castle Hill is a must for anyone seeking to experience the beauty and tranquility of Nice from an amazing vantage point. We go down back into Old Town Nice through its narrow streets and head towards our next destination, Mamek, the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art in Nice. After a short walk, we finally make it to the museum. We were looking forward to seeing some art, but also the cold air conditioning to cool us down from the heat and humidity. We're about to check out the modern contemporary art museum of Nice. It's hot and hopefully not hot. Situated in the heart of the city, Mammoth is dedicated to showcasing modern and contemporary art from the 20th and 21st centuries. The museum's architecture, designed by Yves Bayard and Henri Vidal, is very chic and modern. Inside, visitors can explore a diverse collection of artworks, including paintings, sculptures, installations, and multimedia pieces by both established and emerging artists. We were met with more stunning views of the city when we headed to the very top of the museum. You could see all the yellow buildings with pink rooftops all the way to the horizon. We're about to get dinner in Nice. Some tapas. We head to Z Restaurant Tapas in Nice, France for dinner. Z Restaurant Tapas is a culinary gem offering a fusion of Spanish and Mediterranean flavors in a chic and inviting atmosphere. Located in the heart of the city, this cozy eatery is known for its creative small plates that showcase the freshest local ingredients and innovative cooking techniques. Guests can savor a wide array of dishes, from traditional Spanish classics like patatas bravas and gambas al ajillo, to inventive creations such as foie gras stuffed figs and truffle-infused croquettes. We're gonna go and get another souvenir for Lynn here at Hard Rock Nice. The next morning, our plan is to go to an outdoor market to get some snacks. The outdoor market in Old Town Nice, also known as Vieux Nice, is a vibrant and lively market full of activity that catches your attention with its sights, sounds, and smells. Set against the charming backdrop of historic buildings, the market offers an array of fresh produce, local specialties, and artisanal goods. As visitors wander around through the maze of stalls, they are greeted by the colorful displays of seasonal fruits and vegetables, fragrant herbs and spices, and freshly caught seafood. You'll hear the chatter of vendors selling their wares as shoppers look through a wide selection of olives, cheeses, cured meats, and baked goods. Alongside the food, visitors can also find a variety of handmade crafts and souvenirs. My friend told me that when we got to Nice, we had to try this food called soca, which is a local delicacy. Look at that huge pan that they cook it on.
Oh, it's so good. It's like crispy and flaky. It's so juicy, and like hammy, cheesy. It's great.
We also got some
Red gooseberries.
red gooseberries.
Purple. Pretty good. Sour.
And what is this?
Soca. It's like chickpea flour. And like a tortilla sort of. Dun dun dun. Croissant gourmand, which is looks like sugar streusel and chocolate.
We decided to go to a private beach while in Nice to enjoy the beach on our last day in France. It was a great way to kill some time in the hot afternoon, although it got cut short due to some high winds later on, which blew all the umbrellas out of the pebbly beach.
Hey, we are on the beach again in Nice. Kelly is lounging, ultra lounge. That's my view.
The white beach chairs and umbrellas set against a blue ocean backdrop was a really luxurious feel, which also came at a luxurious price, around 100 euros per person for the entire day. But you know what they say, when in Rome or Nice, do as the Nicians do? Something like that. Due to the high winds, the waves were really choppy. Choppy waves and a pebbly beach are not a good combination for your feet, especially when you're in the water. Kelly really doesn't like being in the ocean, but how could you resist the clear waters of the Mediterranean? After working up an appetite from swimming, we head to a chocolate shop to get some French chocolates. With 2 bags of chocolate in her hands, obviously, Kelly is in her element. Our first stop for our last night is happy hour, which consists of 2 Aperol Spritz for 5 euros total. What a deal! We get dinner at an Italian restaurant, which was opened just a few months before by an Italian guy who lives in France. We get a decadent cheese plate, mussels and marinara sauce, and pasta, and it was superb. We ended our trip with a beautiful fireworks show for Bastille Day. Thanks for joining us for our trip through France. See you in our next video where we travel through Costa Rica.